Pharaoh had a dream in which he saw a star rising and then falling, bringing destruction to his entire kingdom. He consulted astrologers about this, and they informed him that a child would be born who would bring an end to his reign. Instead of repenting, Pharaoh ordered the killing of all newborn boys while allowing the girls to live. When Prophet Musa was born, his mother placed him in a wooden chest and set it afloat in the river. The chest drifted towards Pharaoh's palace, where Pharaoh and his wife, Asiya, were standing. When they opened the chest, they saw a beautiful, radiant baby. Asiya remarked that the child did not seem to belong to Bani Israel, but had come from afar. Pharaoh wanted to kill him, but his wife intervened and adopted him. The problem arose when baby Musa refused to drink milk from any woman. His sister, who was present there, suggested that she knew a woman whose milk the baby would accept. When his mother was brought to nurse him, Musa immediately started drinking milk. In this way, Allah ensured that his own mother raised him even while he was in Pharaoh's palace. One day, when Pharaoh held young Musa in his arms, the child grabbed his beard and slapped him. This made Pharaoh suspicious that this might be the very child who would be the cause of his downfall. Asiya suggested that he test the child's intelligence. Pharaoh placed two things in front of him: food on one side and burning embers on the other. Musa initially moved towards the food, but Angel Jibril redirected his hand towards the embers. He picked up an ember and put it in his mouth, which caused a slight speech impediment. Because of this, when he grew older, he prayed, "O my Lord, expand my chest, make my task easy for me, and remove the impediment from my speech so that they may understand my words." Prophet Musa grew up in Pharaoh's palace, became a young man, and eventually received prophethood from Allah. One day, he witnessed an Egyptian soldier oppressing an Israelite man. To defend the oppressed, Musa struck the soldier, unintentionally killing him. When this incident became known, Pharaoh ordered his capture. To escape, Musa fled Egypt and traveled to Madian. In Madian, he saw people giving water to their animals, but two women stood aside, waiting. When he asked them why they were not fetching water, they explained that their father was old, and they had to wait for others to finish before they could water their flock. Musa helped them. Later, the women informed their father, Prophet Shu'aib, about him. Prophet Shu'aib invited Musa to his home and offered him a deal. If Musa worked for him for 8 or 10 years, he would give his daughter's hand in marriage. Musa accepted this proposal. After 10 years, Musa set out with his wife to return to Egypt. On the way, he saw a glowing light. When he approached it, Allah spoke to him and granted him prophethood. Allah commanded him to go to Pharaoh and free the Israelites from his tyranny. When Musa arrived at Pharaoh's court, he demonstrated signs of his prophethood. He threw his stick to the ground, and it turned into a giant serpent. When he placed his hand on his chest and removed it, it shone with bright light. Pharaoh dismissed these miracles as mere magic and called upon his court magicians to challenge Musa. During the competition, the magicians threw their ropes and sticks, which appeared to turn into snakes. However, when Musa threw his stick, it turned into a massive serpent and devoured all the false snakes. Witnessing this, the magicians immediately accepted faith in Musa's God. Enraged, Pharaoh sentenced them all to death. This led to ongoing conflicts between Pharaoh and Prophet Musa. Eventually, Musa led the Israelites out of Egypt. Pharaoh and his army pursued them. At the Red Sea, Allah parted the waters, allowing Musa and the Israelites to pass safely. However, when Pharaoh and his army entered the sea, the waters crashed back, drowning them all. Thus, Allah used Prophet Musa to bring an end to Pharaoh's rule and granted freedom to the Israelites.